10 Coronation Street spoilers, Jim returns, Bethany's shock discovery and passion for Sophie. There's a familiar faces in Coronation Street's upcoming episodes as Jim McDonald rocks up at Steve's stag night and immediately causes chaos. Elsewhere, new relationships are forming as Sophie Webster finds passion with her mum's lawyer mate Paula, while old relationships hit the rocks as Jude Appleton loses Angie, only for him to hit upon a risky plan to get her back. And Bethany Platt makes a shocking discovery when she finds out that Billy Mayhew has been visiting Josh Tucker, but will she tell David what has been going on? Here are the latest Corrie spoilers. Mary moves the vow renewal to Speed Daal and Angie is horrified when she walks in, but Jude takes her aside and promises it's a surprise to him too. As he begs her to go along with it for Mary's sake, how will she respond? Carla punishes Sinead with unpaid overtime when she discovers that she has used offcuts from the factory, but when Danielle reveals she is pregnant, Carla changes her mind. Danielle kisses her gratefully on the cheek and Sinead witnesses. Simon stands up to Tyler in court. Tyrone refuses to go to his mum's will reading and the welcome home party underwhelms Jack. Sinead angrily confronts Carla about her kiss with Daniel, but suddenly she starts bleeding and fears that she might be losing the baby. As Carla takes the worried mum to be to hospital, what will Sinead discover? Roy collapses after a bee sting reaction, and although Ali saves him, Roy wakes and sees Jude, assuming that he is the hero. As Jude basks in the glory, Angie tells him that she is proud of him. Tyrone changes his mind about the will. Kevin thanks Sophie for her help. Adam has an idea to snare Tyler, and Paula welcomes Sally's idea to introduce Sophie and Isla. David is furious when he learns that Max has been using his bank account to play online football, and, hearing that it was Eddie's idea, he marches round to have it out with Dev. Sophie and Isla are irked by their mum's matchmaking attempts, and later, Paula makes it clear that she has her eye on Sophie herself. Tyrone attends the will reading and is surprised to receive a VHS tape, which breaks when he tries to watch it. Determined to find out the truth, Fizz summons Tyrone's dad Darren to the house and a shock follows. Meanwhile, Shona gives Jude an idea. Sophie is surprised by Paula's direct advances, and as the pair discuss their sexuality, Paula reveals that she is bisexual, and soon, they start kissing. Meanwhile, Sally sets up a lunch to try and get Paula and Kevin together, but Paula has eyes for Sophie, and Gina wants Tim. Bethany witnesses Billy handing money to homeless Frank and worries that he has started taking drugs again. But when she follows him to the hospital, she is staggered to see that he is actually visiting Josh. Steve doesn't want to hear Jim out and storms out, while an angry Peter launches himself at him. Jim explains to Liz that he wants a chance to make amends, so she agrees to speak to Steve for him. Carla tells Michelle she wants to matchmake Peter and Toya to remove temptation from herself, while Bethany refuses to see Billy's side of things and warns him to stop seeing Josh or she will tell David. Paula agrees to go on a date with Kevin, leaving Sophie shocked, while David invites Audrey and Louis to dinner and Gail isn't happy.